Picture this. It's 3 a.m. You're locked in an epic battle with a giant pixelated squid. Suddenly the screen flickers. Your console goes haywire. What if it was aliens messing with your game? Could our love for gaming be a shared cosmic trait? Humans have been sending radio waves into space for over a century. Those waves carry our favorite TV shows and video games. What if an alien civilization is tuning in? Imagine extraterrestrial viewers watching us navigate complex puzzles. Would they be impressed by our strategic thinking? Perhaps they're hosting intergalactic esports tournaments, or maybe they're just as addicted to watching live streams of clumsy humans failing at video games as we are. Okay, let's bring things back down to Earth for a bit. While the idea of alien gamers is fun to consider, there's no scientific evidence to suggest it's true. However, the very question opens up a fascinating discussion about the nature of intelligence, technology, and the possibility of life beyond our planet. The search for extraterrestrial intelligence, SETI, has captivated scientists and the public alike for decades. While we haven't found definitive proof of alien life yet, the sheer vastness of the universe suggests that we can't be alone. There are billions of stars in our galaxy and billions of galaxies in the observable universe. Statistically speaking, the odds of some form of life existing elsewhere are incredibly high, but what would that life look like? Would it be intelligent, technological? Would it share our love for gaming? These are questions we simply don't have answers to. Some people believe that we've already been visited by extraterrestrial beings. They point to unexplained phenomena like UFO sightings and ancient structures that seem too advanced for the time period in which they were built. While these claims are often met with skepticism, they highlight our enduring fascination with the unknown.
Let's dive into the world of alien enthusiasts for a moment.
There are those who believe that extraterrestrial contact has already happened, and that it's happening through our technology. Some claim to have received messages from aliens through their computers or video game consoles.
One gamer who wished to remain anonymous told me about his experience playing an online multiplayer game. He described encountering a player who exhibited incredibly advanced skills and displayed unusual behavior. It was like they could see everything before it happened, he said. They were always one step ahead, like they were playing a completely different game.
Another individual who claimed to have worked on a top-secret government project believes that aliens are using video games to study human behavior. According to him, these games provide a simulated environment where extraterrestrials can observe our decision-making processes, our reactions to stress, and our social interactions.
While these accounts are anecdotal and lack scientific evidence, they offer a glimpse into the imaginative world of conspiracy theories and the human desire to believe in something beyond the ordinary.
Now, let's bring in a dose of scientific skepticism. The Fermi paradox, named after physicist Enrico Fermi, highlights the contradiction between the high probability of extraterrestrial civilizations existing and the lack of contact with them. If the universe is teeming with life, then where is everybody? One explanation is that interstellar travel is too difficult or expensive. Another is that intelligent life is rare, and we might be the only technological species in the Milky Way. Or perhaps alien civilizations are choosing not to contact us, observing us from afar. Maybe they've lost interest in exploring the cosmos, content in their own corner of the universe. Think about it in terms of our own history. Human societies have often been wary of contact with those perceived as different or threatening. Extraterrestrial civilizations might avoid contact out of fear or a desire to protect themselves.
But let's say for a moment that the alien enthusiasts are right. Let's imagine that aliens are watching us game. What would they think? Would they be impressed by our virtual achievements? Or would they find our obsession with simulated violence and competition baffling? Perhaps they'd be amused by our fascination with games like Grand Theft Auto and Call of Duty, seeing them as bizarre reflections of our own societal anxieties and desires. Or maybe they'd be drawn to the creativity and ingenuity of games like Minecraft and Little Big Planet, recognizing them as expressions of our innate desire to build, explore, and connect. It's also possible that our games would be completely incomprehensible to them. After all, video games are products of our own culture and experiences. Ultimately, the question of whether or not aliens are watching us game is a fun thought experiment, but one without any concrete answers. However, it encourages us to look beyond ourselves, to consider the vastness of the universe and the possibility of other intelligent beings out there. It reminds us that our perspective is limited, and that there may be forms of life, intelligence, and technology that we can't even begin to imagine. So the next time you're playing your favorite video game, take a moment to think about the possibility that someone or something out there might be watching. It might just change your perspective on the game and on the universe forever.